Okay, so I just did a live. You all saw. It's not something that I do. I typically don't. I try to not show my son very much, and I try to not go there. But I felt like this is necessary because of what these people are, doing every freaking day. Okay, and it's not just people afar. It's people on this property, and there's people that's actually literally okay with that because there's money on the table. And so, in other words, they're gonna turn a blind eye to it because they're being offered to do so. They don't care about him as a being. So I am benevolent support will be honored by my son and me. We're doing a clearing. I'm making a concoction for him. I'm doing the same things that I would do for myself. Um, so I'm getting his salt bath and some other ingredients, and I'm infusing it with energy and codes and all of that stuff. Um, he's cutting his hair. I'll be doing a ritual with his hair to clear out some stuff. Um, but honorable support, benevolent support in love and light and respect and kindness to who he is, non-religious. Okay, this ain't about gathering religious stuff, because in fact sometimes that stuff does more damage than good. This is really more of those of you out there who about energy work. You're knowledgeable, you're seasoned, you're developed, but more than that, your mind is right. Your mind is left. Your mind is correct. Your mind is whole. You are a grounded being. You don't use baneful magic loosely. You have a sense of regard and integrity about yourself and your practice. Your heart chakra is full on activated. You've transcended the program. And those are the ones that I'm speaking to. Okay, he can use your support. We have been trafficked. We are in the middle of a cult. Okay, they have barricaded us with a bunch of witches, warlocks, wizards, and sorcerers that is on the property. They have trained some of them to do stuff. These are past cult members that got kicked out, that have it in for us and decided to migrate to places and get an army of degenerates to come against folks like me and my son. People who are into human sacrificing for insurance money, for inheritances, people who are working with corrupt black ops, deep state, that knows who my son is and who I am, which is why his very first landlord said, welcome. His first landlord said, welcome to America, or welcome to Earth, or something like that. Why the fuck would he say that? See, sometimes these people are giving Freudian slips. They tell on themselves when they think you're not going to catch it. So these people have hired all of these various folks. They got us on a watch list so that they can get finances to fund all these people who ain't got no jobs, all these people who are either homeless, crackheads, meth heads, ex-cons, people in wheelchairs, they homies, anybody and everybody. To illegally surveil me and my son, to enter his premises. They pay all of these landlords and these managers and these property owners to turn a blind eye and to let these people basically crazy make the collective. They let their staff do it. To this very moment, my son's HVAC system is not working. It hasn't been, cut back on or whatever. They did some kind of tampering with it. It just so happened to go out the very next day that I saw the HVAC guy working on the units. Good thing is, it ain't even hot, so we're not even bothered by it, but it's neither here nor there. Okay? These are the things that they're doing every fucking day. All day, every day. Like I said, most of these motherfuckers don't have jobs no more. So their job is to search out spell work, to sit up there and study types of spell work, to find spells, to conduct spells, to stalk and surveil, to put things around my son's apartment, to go in and out of the building 1,000 times, up and down the stairs, because his wall is right there in his door. That is what these motherfuckers are doing. So to benevolent energies out there that know full well what I'm talking about, your head ain't in the clouds, your head ain't up the ass of some trashy karmic. You ain't stuck on stupid because it's your mama, your daddy, your sister. You got some sense left about your ass. This is serious. That's the only reason why I shared what I shared regarding my son. Is he going to be okay? Yeah. Is he going to survive it? Yeah. But he shouldn't have to. See, I'm going to push humanity to get their head out the cloud and get in the goddamn game. I'm going to push lazy officials the same way. Get in the game, motherfucker. Get your head in the game. Ain't nobody got no time for you to get 1,000 shit ton of evidence. Get your ass on, get your head in the game. Meanwhile, draining my son. You want me to let them drain yours? You want your son drained? See, I'm gonna fuck up some people's head real bad. I'm gonna make them see it. I'm gonna fuck up some people's head real bad. You want me to drain your son? You want me to drain your daughter? You want some dizzy, distorted, starlet, harlot, thug bones and tragedy and raggedy to sit up there and wreck shot over your youngin' or your seed? Because it's coming if you keep sitting on your ass. You keep making excuses for these motherfuckers. You keep turning a blind eye. You keep saying later and wait for it later. You want to let them wait while your children degenerate? Because it's coming. It ain't gonna feel so good driving them fancy cars then, is it? That high ain't gonna be such a high anymore, huh? Thrill gonna be gone then, huh? That adrenaline rush ain't gonna be worth it no more, huh? People have this erroneous attitude that their children or their seed and offspring is supreme. And that they're the ones that are worthy and deserving of being healthy and safe and secure. Not so much. Keep turning a blind eye to what you know is going on there next. Just to see, it's to see if that's the same attitude the world is going to hold when it's their own. If that's the same lackadaisical, casual, lazy attitude, oh, they'll be all right. Well, I hope that's how you all feel when it's yours. I hope you can speak that language and be stoic and steadfast and steady as you watch them drain the life out of the seat of your womb. Because somebody can't get over a fucking heartbreak. Or because somebody's not going to get this big contract to sacrifice somebody. They're not going to get the end result of your children, your seed being trafficked for the degenerate, highfalutin, pretentious, entitled fucks. Let's see if that's the same disposition that the black ops and the deep state and all these whoop-de-doos, big wigs, stand in. Let's see. Let's see. When it's someone near and dear to them, if that's their composure, that their magic and their wallet can't do nothing about. Let's see. Let's see that they can't bully themselves into making them well. Let's see. Okay? All hands, benevolent hands, me and my son will honor your support. I am trying to get them out of this cult. Okay? We're not in a cult, but we're surrounded by a cult that's trying to sacrifice us. So if you understand and know that this shit is real, I don't have time for 2-hour conversations with people that have basically already have made their mind up about what they want to believe. I don't have the strength and bandwidth. My energy is going to trying to help my son as they hijack them and do all manner of detestable things, like I said, for money and for their broken, frail, fragile egos, because his mother got a fucking spine. So they call themselves punishing me, which is the mistake of their lives. They can drive around Northwest Parkway all they want. Death is here. Death is here. And it's coming for them. And it's going to start with what these degenerates love the most. It's going to hit all their wallets. You want to make money and hire people to do dishonorable, detestable things, then you want to be bankrupt. You want foreclosure. You want your business to go under. You want to lose revenue. You want to go in the red. You want to be publicly exposed and humiliated for the trash that you are. You want to hire people to be bullies and stalk innocent life, then you want your innocence touched. You want to entrap innocent life for your gain, then you want to become entrapped. in your own bullshit. All hands on deck who so feel guided. I have attempted to communicate intelligently, effectively, calmly, guarantee you, to every trashy motherfucker that's playing in me and my son's energy that I am aware of. The ones that I am aware of. I've attempted that. So before any of you come on any of my social medias with some so-called opinion, dismissed. I just saw 11:11. I've attempted that time and time again. To be adult, to have an adult conversation, to be on the straight and the up and up with folk. Hey, is there a problem? Is something that I need to know? What's the deal? I've attempted all that. I've walked up to doors and to people, and it's, I went up there on recording because these people keep trying to trap me up, trying to manufacture a story like I'm some kind of psychotic stalking them. So I put this shit on camera just in case they be pulling that shit, so I can have something on my side and say, oh, is that what they said? Here you go. I attempted that. In terms of the folks that live above my son, 1,000 times over, I've attempted to remedy. I'm not going to even talk about the spell work part. I'm going to put a pin in that, okay? Because I already know the trickster bullshit that they do with that. I don't know what you're talking about. What is that? Yeah, all that games. They got to pay for that too. But aside from that, I've attempted to go, hey, I've talked to management. I've talked to Beaumont Police. I've gone up there several times. This is daily and it doesn't change and it's not going to change. So this is why I am calling out to for any support, because we're going to get out of here. But before we do that, we're getting rid of it. They're not benefiting any further. It's not going to be something done in haste. It's not going to be something done in a chaotic, because this is something that they do to get us out of proper guidance and intuition. So I'm calling the hands on deck to assist with a proper transition. A healthy one, a proper one, and an honoring one to my son and me, because he nor I deserve to be in the middle of people that is trying to barricade us because they have a problem with us. They have a problem because we're black. They have a problem because he's disabled. They have a problem because of my spirituality. They have a problem because I was with somebody they stuck on. They have a problem because they've been jealous of me since I was a little girl. They have a problem because, yeah. They have a problem with me because I speak out and I won't just be quiet like everybody else that they bully and just sit there and take it. He does not deserve that environment. He pays rent here. They getting good money off of his ass. They're getting over $1,200 a month. Good money off his ass. They're trash for this conduct. He ain't living here for free. letting people violate his apartment, four-eyed fucks with an issue with me, and chicks jealous and stalking. People in all these government official places because they connected to, I know this one in housing and all. Yeah, they're trash for that, and they need to be called out on it. He don't deserve this shit. He deserved to have a peaceful life, like the more so than these motherfuckers. They shouldn't have no fucking peaceful life. They ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking crooks. A bunch of trashy thugs and thoughts. And a bunch of trashy, fake good motherfuckers. Fake saved, fake delivered, fake spiritual. Sitting here stalking my damn son. Putting shit on his apartment, coming in his apartment still. These trashy motherfuckers stole his EBT card. What kind of degenerate, retarded bitch do you have to be to stoop your ass that goddamn low? I said it. What kind of mental depravity must be operating for anybody to find that delightful? They got quiet because I came outside and y'all was going to be able to hear their conversation. Yeah, this is the kind of minds. These are the kind of people. Maybe they'll give them some extra Skittles today. Maybe they'll get a little bonus on their "we are sorry motherfucker" paycheck. Maybe they'll give them a new iPhone. Yeah, they took their ass back inside. They were sniggling and giggling. Trashy motherfuckers. They won't be for very long.